Juan, I think I read that you all have shipped more than $3 billion in perishable goods since 2022. So amazing growth and scalability. What do you see growing or scaling the most quickly in your business right now? Is it frozen, refrigerated? Is it something else? What part of the cold chain are you seeing the most demand for?
In our specific segment, or when you look at specifically at CPGs, definitely frozen, growing faster and more than refrigerated. And the reality is that frozen is easier than refrigerated, because frozen you have a much wider gap of temperature that you can keep a product on. Or refrigerated, sometimes you're looking at 4 to 8 degrees of just leeway that you have when it comes to those temperatures. So historically, you haven't seen really a lot of successful brands over the years just grow in the specific refrigerated segment, when you've seen a lot more success within the frozen segment. It's just easier to manage inventory, easier to manage customer expectation, and that's what we're seeing a lot more growth nowadays.
Do you think that the frozen portion is scaling more quickly, partially because of obviously those operational constraints and as you mentioned, the complexity in refrigerated? Or do you think that like consumer demands are changing as Craig talks about all of the time, Americans are getting healthier, um, and trying to stay away from quite, as processed foods, moving towards more perishable, frozen and refrigerated goods. Are you seeing a shift in that demand?
The frozen aisle is having a moment, for sure, and we've seen that for the last 5 years. If you walk into a supermarket or a grocery store in your town, you'll see brands that are beautiful, bright, and new, that they were just not there even a year ago or 2 years ago. And you see that across every single segment of frozen brands. And it's because of what you were all saying, and Craig also says this, that hey, consumers are moving into healthier food choices, and that comes with refrigeration, because just naturally you need to refrigerate some of this product to be able to keep up with the quality of it.